Hey guys, this placeholder, so we're looking at the version 5.0 update notes for Splatoon 3. Let's see what we got. Season and catalog changes. Added data for Drizzle Season 2023, which starts September 1st, 2023. This includes a new catalog including new gear, titles, banners, decorations, stickers, and emotes. 2 new battle stages, Crab Leg, Capital, and Ship-Shaped Cargo Co. 2 new main weapons. 8 new sets of existing main weapons paired with different sub and special weapons. A returning Salmon Run stage from the Splatoon 2 game, Salmon at Smokeyard. 12 new Table Turf battle cards. Changes to gear. Introduced the Adjust Gear feature to wear selected headgear and t-shirts in new ways. Select any supported t-shirt from the equip screen and press the Y button to adjust it. Changes to multiplayer. Added 3 songs that play during battles. New main weapons have been added. These weapons will be available in the shops at the start of Drizzle Season 2023. Dreadringer, a slosher that fires 2 bursts of ink with each swing. By changing direction while swinging, you can fire ink in 2 directions. Heavy-headed Splatling, a Splatling that can fire at high speed. Has a longer charge time, but when fully charged, it fires faster than other Splatlings. New weapons have been added. These weapons will be available in the shops at the start of Drizzle Season 2023. Gold Dynamo Roller, Splat with Splat Bomb, Super Jump. Octobrush Nouveau comes with Squid Beacon and Ink Storm. Custom Goo Tuber comes with Fizzy Bomb and Ultra Stamp. Sloshy Machine Neo comes with Point Tensor and Trizuka. Blob Blobber Decker comes with Angle Shooter and Kraken Royale. Dreadringer comes with Suction Bomb and Reef Slider. Ballpoint Splatling Nouveau comes with Inkmon and Inkvac. Heavy Edit Splatling comes with Curling Bomb and Tacticooler. Sorella Brella comes with Auto Bomb and Inkjet. Incline Tri-String comes with Sprinkler and Super Chump. Specifications for some main weapons have been changed. All Splatbrella reduced the recovery time for Brellas lost as a result of being launched or broken from 6.5 seconds to 5.5 seconds. Now that won't help with the glitches. Undercover Brella, finally an Undercover Brella buff. Reduced the recovery time of broken Brellas from 4.5 to 4.0. Oh, they just increased the recovery time. That'll be helpful in Salmon Run 2. Reflux 450. Narrowed the spread angle when fired without charging by approximately 30%. Narrowed the spread angle when fired while charged 1 level by approximately 29%. Okay. Will that reduce the inking? Theoretically it would. But it's also like more likely to hit opponents when you're trying to aim straight at them or something. That'll be interesting. Specifications for some special weapons have changed. Kilo 5.1. Oh, it added one. 5.1 change. There's no target that can lock into the area effect. It will now lock onto the target last in the area of effect. Oh, okay, good. That's great. I like that. It locks on better. It locks onto something at all instead of just going over the place. So that adds some consistency to it. That's nice. Oh, added a display effect and sound effect to clarify the locked on target when the lasers are fired. Oh, that'll help. Then I really know what's locked on, especially in Salmon Run. It'll help locking on with 3 targets instead of only getting 1 or 2 because they couldn't lock on properly. Zipcaster, now possible to attach closer to the ground than before. Okay. I don't really get what that means. I guess you can just aim closer to you. That doesn't look like it would mean much. Oh, increase the damage dealt by the explosion from colliding with the ground. The radius of the explosion has increased by approximately 50%. Oh man, and this was just after the Zipcaster only game. Well, I guess we'll try out next season how that turns out. Doesn't that mean you can like combo with itself though? Much better? Can't you like just splat someone by just charging into them now? Okay, Tactical extended the cooldown time for the special gauge after placing your tactical from 7.5 seconds to 10 seconds. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you can't charge your tactical as fast as immediately as again. Some gear builds have changed. Oh, Tenacity. Oh, Tenacity! Increase the speed at which a special gauge fills while the conditions are met. Oh, nice. Tenacity is kind of underutilized. Last Ditch Effort. Reduce the maximum amount of effect for the ability increase while the conditions are met for the equivalent of 2.4 primary abilities to 1.8 primary abilities. Secondary abilities to equivalent effect of 0.3 primary abilities. Okay, so that's for a main, sub, and main saver, sub saver, and ink recharge speed. Okay. Points required for some special weapons have been changed. Ends up 85 went from 180 to 190, and a spider shot nova went from 200 to 210. Okay. That reduces cooler spam and inkjet spam usage. Too bad for the nova though, because isn't that just like the worst um, inkjet kit? Now it's even worse. When X power, change power, and X power swap for swap calculations are complete, if the results exceed the maximum value for the initial calculated results value, a small amount of the XSPL will be added to the calculated results. I don't really get what that means. It's power. Maximum value for initial calculation, small amount excess value will be added. Okay. I don't really know what that means. Made it so that in challenges where rankings are sometimes announced, such as monthly challenges or new season challenges, battles will not end as no contest when a player disconnects immediately after the start of battle when either team is comprised of a group of 4 members. This changes to prevent wasting challenge time with no contest battles due to the other team disconnecting. Oh, I see. It's only when the team is group of 4. Okay. Changes to Samurai and added a new weapon, Grisco Dualies. Oh boy. I'm surprised they put it in the notes. I guess it makes sense. They have to be transparent, but it would have been cool if they just didn't put it in the notes and it was like a super secret weapon that we don't know anything about. Made it so that different Grisco weapons appear, even within the same shift when a green question mark is shown on the weapon. Oh, okay. So they can make it random instead of specific if they wanted. Added items that can be exchanged for fish scales. Oh yeah, more fish scale items from Salmon Run. Changes to Splatfests. Made it possible to select different stages even during the same time period with Splatfest Battle Open and Splatfest Battle Pro. What does that mean? Okay. Added a song that will play during Splatfest battles. Made it so that the song playing in the lobby will change a certain amount of time after the Splatfest ends. That song will play in the Splatfest and Incomplex common areas as well as the lobby from the end of the Splatfest until Splatfest results are announced. Oh, okay, so that's neat. They'll just keep it going for a couple more hours. Added badges you can get based on the number of 10 times battles you participate in or win during Splatfest. Okay, good. Changes to tabletop better. Made it possible to sort cards by rarity. Ooh. Okay. Don't think we've had that before. Change the default sorting for edit deck and test placement to sort by spaces. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, spaces instead of order, because I was always annoying having to make it constantly go back to spaces because it's the most convenient, important one you want to sort by usually. Changes to the lobby made it so that you will receive a notification when a friend uploads a battle replay. By opening a notification, you can download a battle replay without entering a code. These notifications will only be sent to friends. Made it so that friends and players in the same pool will be notified when you get a rare prize from the shell-out machine. Made it possible to use a shell-out machine while in a private battle room, as long as you have not yet divided into teams. That shell-out machine one, rare prize, is funny to me because I've heard in free-to-play games that's like a psychological trick to get people to do more. At least it's not as bad here because you can't spend real money on it. It's still kind of weird though to me. Made it so that when one player begins matchmaking and members have gathered, but there is a communication error, matchmaking is automatically reattempted once instead of being suspended as a result of the error. Oh, good. That's good. Then you don't have to worry. Hopefully that means we don't have to worry about one of the players disconnected or other things as much. Hopefully it just fixes it. Hopefully that reduces weird connection issues while partying up. Grouping up. Other changes added approximately 160 decorations and 140 stickers to Hotlantis. Oh, that's a lot. Added approximately 80 splash tag banners and 400 titles that you can get from the shoutout machine, etc. Oh, that's a lot. Made it possible to start recon directly from the stages screen on the main menu. That's nice. This update focuses on adding features for Drizzle Season. That's, yeah, stages recon. Now you can do it from the menu. That's good. Now I can do it like you could do in Splatoon 2. This update focuses on adding features for Drizzle Season 2023, which starts in September, and adjusting the balance of battles. For battles, we added new main weapons, powered up some special weapons, and made adjustments to certain weapons and gear abilities. Special weapons, we made adjustments to improve usability and improved the zipcast in particular to make it easier to use in close quarter fights while active. Our next update will be planned for the middle of Drizzle Season 2023 and should primarily focus on the balance adjustments. Okay. Bug fixes. Fixes to player controls. Fixed an issue that allowed players to climb unclimbable walls in rare cases when performing certain actions right after doing a squid roll off a wall. Where when a player entered an ink rail while storing a charge shot, the light indicating the stored shot sometimes persisted on other players' screen at the location where the player entered the ink rail. Where repeated, fully charged Snipe Brighter 5-8 shots at walls did not ink the walls as intended. Where player movement from a dual dodge roll sometimes halted at the point where a grate meets the ground. Where relics faced further downward than normal when opened while walking diagonally forward. Where when defeating an enemy or assisting an ally in defeating an enemy while attempting to open the undercover barrel, the barrel's durability sometimes does not recover. Where the position indicator ceased displaying for the first ink line placed after entering stage. Where when a player sent a booyah or this way signal immediately after another player threw a clam or golden egg, the other player did not appear to take the booyah or this way pose on the throw screen. Made changes to lessen the frequency of an issue where if a player presses the ZR button to fire a Trizuka shot, it sometimes seems that the next Trizuka shot won't be fired if the player quickly presses the ZR button. Oh, okay, that's good. That means you can spam your Trizuka shots better without halting or being forced to wait as often. Fix an issue where if a player continually presses the ZR button to fire a Trizuka shot after firing a Trizuka shot, in rare cases the shot would not be fired. Yeah, okay. That caused the player to respawn with a special gauge slightly filled if they were spotted right after firing their third Trizuka shot, despite having used the entire special weapon. Okay. That caused the player to respawn with their special gauge slightly filled if they were spotted right after throwing their third triple ink strike shot, despite having used the entire special weapon. That caused the lock-on cursor to be displayed for longer than usual if the player performed a super jump right after activating the killer 5.1 and locking onto a target. Where if a player aimed a zipcaster down at the ground nearby, they wouldn't be able to zip to that location despite the site making it appear to be a viable zip target. Oh, okay. That caused players who activated the Inkjet or Zipcaster special near certain fences to be pushed off the stage when they returned to the original spot after the effect ended. I think I've seen that happen to one person before. Not really sure, actually. Maybe not. That caused the weapon and gear an enemy had equipped to be displayed in unintended locations when they got spotted while using the Zipcaster or trying for the Ultra Signal. That sometimes caused players to get raised up if another player activated a booyah bomb nearby, allowing players to pass over higher obstacles than they should normally be able to. Fixes to multiplayer. Fixed an issue that causes ink rain to continue falling for a similar time after the end of a battle, in rare case if the ink storm was made at the same time that the battle ended. In Clam Blitz mode, that caused clams and power clams to disappear before they hit the floor when dropped from a certain height. In Bright Water Springs, that unintentionally allowed players to climb certain obstacles. In the Yota Alley, that allowed ink to pass through certain walls when fired from the outer perimeter of the stage while using things like the Inkjet. In Mincemeat Metalworks, that sometimes allowed shots to pass through the terrain when fired where it met certain walls. In Hammerhead Bridge, where it was sometimes possible to set ink mines on certain uninkable floors. In Museum d'Alfonsino in Tower Control and Rainmaker mode, where it was possible to ink the floor under certain condition boxes, increasing special gauge and adding points. Inkable Art Academy in Rainmaker mode, where foes behind certain thin walls sometimes took damage when a Rainmaker shot was fired at those walls. Sturgeon Shipyard, where it's sometimes possible to set ink mines on certain uninkable floors. Sturgeon Shipyard, where it's not possible to swim on certain walls even when inked. Oh, okay. Hope that helps with swimming on walls. I've had that issue. Wahoo World, where while moving around the perimeter of the central high ground swim form was supposed to get on top of areas without places to stand. Wahoo World, where players sometimes became unable to move when attempting to super jump while on top of the orange cones. In Brown Water Springs, where it's possible to see players on certain floors through the glass display cases below the floor. Manta Maria, where it was possible to get into unintended areas. Barnacle and Dime, where some boxes placed on the stage were not displaying on the turf map. In Humpback Track, where appearances of certain walls did not change even when inked. Fixes to Salmon Run. Fixed an issue where players sometimes clipped into terrain where the position of a reef side explosion overlapped with a scrapper. Where when a player defeated a scrapper in a single attack, the scrapper sometimes appeared to other players to move as if sliding before being defeated. Oh, I think might have seen that before? Not so sure. Where Flipper Flopper rings sometimes overlap with the sea, making them difficult to ink back. Okay, good. I think I might have had that issue before with inking. In Sockeye Station, where more sometimes got stuck at certain positions in the water and would not come out. Oh, that might be good or bad depending on. That glitch might have been useful. Not having to worry about moors as much. In Sockeye Station, Jam and Salmon Junction, the sometimes caused players to clip into terrain when pushed by a flyfish that appeared from certain positions. Confish and Hydro Plant, where Tentebrellas launch umbrellas sometimes it disappeared. Jam and Salmon Junction, where salmon had sometimes got stuck on walls during special rush waves. Jam and Salmon Junction, where golden eggs had appeared at certain positions sometimes got buried in walls. Fixes to Splatfest, fixed an issue where when Keep Going was selected after winning 100 times battle, 333 times battle. The stages did not change even when the schedule updated time arrived. Huh. Other fixes, fixed an issue where selecting certain titles in certain languages caused the game to crash. The title selection where shuffling and selecting a title at the same time when selecting a title sometimes caused a different title to be displayed. Where when a friend dropped in while players were playing regular battle, the screen for selecting whether to continue or not did not indicate that a player was waiting to join. Where pressing the L button to open the menu at certain times while using a weapon in the lobby grid code, shell signs cause the player controls and weapon related animations to keep working properly. In multiplayer tabletop battle, where players were sometimes determined to be inactive and disconnected when they opened their own decks. Card lists after finalizing a deck's position, then waited for their opponent to finalize for a long time without input. In the private battles via the shoal, where players' nicknames did not change, even if Amiibo username was enabled. If the player's current equipment matched the weapons and gear recorded on the scanned Amiibo. Okay. That's it for 5.0. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let's go enjoy the drizzle season 2023. Bye.